Shelbi Schauble.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Well, as we shift over to our windows and more tower cam, we're starting to see a little bit of light make its way to us, but that sunshine will not last for long as the clouds are going to be taking over today. Temperatures on the colder side as well. We're in the 20s right now. We're also looking at some drier conditions on our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler. Now, the combination of the drier conditions, winds as well, are going to make for some elevated fire weather conditions today as well. But the winds right now are not too potent. We're seeing some areas feel like the teens this morning, so off to our north, we are experiencing some of those stronger, I should say, more impactful winds because they're really not strong right now, but they will shift up as we get into our afternoon and evening as well. Now, these gusts are going to increase close to about 25 to 30 miles an hour. And then as we track into tomorrow, I'd say even the overnight hours, we are expected to see these drop off a bit and then be in the teens as we shift over into Thursday. For us, tomorrow is when that warming trend is going to begin across the region. So what's the next system we are waiting on? Well, a trough is making its way closer to the region. That is going to bring in some of those breezier conditions, reinforce some of that wind flow throughout today. And then as it moves through, it might bring also a little bit of precipitation off to our north. The system will be through the area going into early tomorrow morning. And then as it shifts out the region, we'll make some room for some upper level ridging. Now that is going to increase our highs. That high pressure is going to warm us up a bit. And then a cold front is expected to be closer to the area going into Thursday. Now this system is going to be dry for us, might bring down our lows a little bit going into the early morning hours. But as a whole, we are going to be very warm, quite above average for this time of year. Now, the official mark of spring, the spring equinox, is actually the 20th, so this week, and that is going to mark spring for us, and we are starting off spring with a bang. Highs are going to be in the 80s already by Thursday. That trend is set to last all the way into the weekend for us, and we could possibly be near the upper 80s going into Saturday. So get your plans ready. It is going to be a beautiful weekend for us. The sunshine will be beaming out there. We'll see some winds here and there, but nothing crazy, and of course, the warmer temperatures. And we're looking at that here over the next 6 to 10 days. And along with that, not as much rain is going to come in as well, which is not good news for us here in the 4 states, as we are seeing drought encompass the entire region. Still some extreme levels of drought. So we'll be keeping our fingers crossed for some rain to return in the coming weeks, but our highs for today are going to be below average. We'll see some 50s on the board, some upper 40s as well. We're looking at that off to our north in Nevada and Stockton. Highs in the 50s, around 51 in Joplin and 58 in Veneta. But dropping into this evening, those lows are going to shift into the 40s for us. So it will be a cooler evening for us as we'll see some lower 40s on the board. Now here's a look at your KSM forecast from your local weather authority. High today is going to be around 51. Will be cool, breezy, and cloudy today. Those winds will increase. Gusts close to about 25 miles an hour this afternoon. But going into tonight, we'll see those winds pick up a bit. We'll be closer to about 30 miles an hour when it comes to those gusts. And that southwesterly flow will start to impact us. We'll also be quite overcast tonight as it'll be mostly cloudy for a good portion of our day. We'll see a little bit of sunshine earlier this morning, and then that cloud cover will start to push through. And those breezes will be coming in as well. But look, warmer temperatures on the way, so get some plans ready.
Oh, yes. It's